Hi everyone, it's Tonya Gibbs and I'm very excited today to bring you this cute Easter basket tutorial. It's great for a project for kids to help you with. It's super simple to put together. We're going to start out with this pattern paper. I chose the pink and ivory zebra pattern from Canvas Corp, and that is going to be the base of my basket. And then for embellishments around the edges of the basket, I'm going to use this Easter sampler on ivory from Canvas Corp. I love the images on this, and the bunnies are so fun. This paper is a nice heavy stock, so it'll hold the support of your basket goodies. And down below in the description, I will put a link to a blog post that has all of the information for the measurements on it included. But we are going to start out with 1/2-inch strips cut. You need 8 of them in 6 inches, 1 in 6.5 inch, and 1 in 9 inches. And then I'm going to use the hop paper as embellishment around the belly of the basket. This is going to be a lace border that is going to on my handle, and I have a tutorial on my YouTube channel showing how to punch that properly, and I used a Martha Stewart punch. Then I'm just going to use a simple little flower, and then the bunny was cut from the sampler paper, and this is just one of those little pom-poms that I'm going to add to his bottom because I thought he needed a cotton tail. To start with, you're going to take your 9-inch strip. All of these strips were cut at 1/2 inch wide. You're going to add score tape, and you want it to be a really strong tape like the red tape or the score tape. Then on all of these 6-inch strips, you are going to score them at 1.5 inch and then again at 4.5 inches. So we're going to begin to assemble our basket by pulling off the strip of the score tape and then making sure that our pattern is face down. We are going to start adding our strips side by side. So you want to make sure it lines up with the top and the edge, and you're just going to keep assembling one right after the other, making sure that they're straight. Once you've placed all of your pieces down, they sort of resemble a grass skirt. You're going to start back with the first strip that you put down, and you're going to bring it up and fold it over and slide it into place next to the last strip. You want to bend those scored edges so that you can encourage it to go ahead and form the bottom of your basket. Then you're going to adhere a small glue dot to the center of the strip. This is going to hold your next strip in place and give the base of the basket stability. You want to repeat this process for all of the straight strips. Once you get your final strip into place, then it's time to start forming the edge of the basket. You're going to take the leftover piece of your rim and you're going to pull it in tight and adhere it to the front. If you want to adhere it to the back, you can, but I like a clean edge on the inside, and since everything's the same color, I like to just adhere it to the back. You can also adhere it down with brads if you want to. That would be a really nice touch. And I'm just fussing with my basket to make sure it's formed properly. Now it's time to add the handle, and I have the strip with the lace, so I'm going to add some score tape to the smaller strip. Again, this piece is cut at 6.5 inches. If you want a longer handle, you could by all means cut it longer. 9 inches would make a really long handle. And I'm just going to adhere that to the center of that lacy border strip. Again, I have a video on my YouTube channel showing how I made the lacy border. That is a Martha Stewart punch. And I just want to make sure when I put it down that the same amount of the lace is showing on both sides. And then just trim off the excess. Now I'm going to attach 2 glue dots to the outer side of the handle, and then I'm going to find where the seam is on the band and adhere the handle directly behind that location. And I'm going to go directly across. I don't want that band to be in the center of my basket, so by lining my handle up there I can ensure that my embellishments hide it. And again, just go straight across and line your handle up with one of the rows from the basket base. Now it's time to add a little bit of grass. This grass was found in the gift wrap section. It's paper grass. I prefer it over the plastic. Now it's time to add the belly band, and I could have done this before I added the grass, but again, just using some score tape to put that down. Just make sure it stays straight as you move around the basket. I'm reaching over a camera, so it's difficult to get it lined up from the angle that I'm sitting at. You want to make sure you start with the edge of your handle so you can hide your seams. I'm going to use just a paper flower, putting a little spot of hot glue on the back, and place it right at the edge of that handle, hiding the seam. And then I'm going to add my bunny to the center of the flower. These bunnies are so adorable. They have script written on them. And then the little cotton ball there to the back end of the bunny. So thank you guys for watching. I hope you've enjoyed this tutorial. I can't wait to see if you guys make these. Please make sure you tag me on Facebook. I think I just added a few pieces of candy there, and it's all set and ready to be given away. I was able to make 4 of these from one 12 by 12 sheet of paper. The secret is to cut them all into 1/2 inch strips, the whole page, and then cut the needed sizes. So you can do it. You just have to be very careful about how you cut your paper. So thank you guys for watching, and I hope you've enjoyed it.